Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Follow the Tale of Two Wastelands. In the last episode, we found ourselves here just outside of Freeside. Well, actually, if you want to get technical, we ended up over here at the Sunset's Sarsaparilla headquarters. We had to take down and stop the bottling plant, but that should all be good to go. Also, here's Freeside's north gate. I thought I'd say hi to the King's members.
Watch yourself around here.
But yeah, I didn't figure that actually say much of value, if anything. I thought in today's episode we'd try to make our way towards the strip, although I'm not actually sure if I can get into the strip. It's been so long since I've been in that general direction.
Hey.
I don't actually remember. I also completely butchered. I realized one of the King's members' names. I believe I called him Packer when his name was clearly Pacer. These things happen. Oh, hey, I remember you. Doesn't he... Hold on. Help me out, friend.
This gentleman and I were just settling on a price. I'm afraid you'll have to hire one of the others this time around.
This man's price.
You want to
Is
travel
that
to
right?
Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps.
You know what, I'd actually appreciate it, but I don't think I need a guard.
You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
Prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
Well, I will leave you all to that. Do you have arms? You do, they're behind your back.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
Yeah, sure, serve me up something, buddy. What do you got?
You won't regret it, at least until an hour or so from now.
Oh, you know what, on second thought, I don't actually need any of that. We're gonna leave that all. I don't think I've ever been on this side of Freeside before. Hey, you're back. Have you still not caught that thing? You've been chasing him for a while. Old Las Vegas Mormon State Historic Park. I mean, this is going to just add to the list of things I've never been in Fallout New Vegas. Or have I been here? Wait, I think I have been in here. Isn't there like a medic in a tent or something in here? Why is he relevant? There's a medic.
What's up?
Arcade. I mean, you're one of the... Weird. Hello, Arcade.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
Well, what kind of research do you do?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What is your goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
That makes perfect sense. But you don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
I don't know what that means.
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
I see. Where'd you learn it from?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
That makes sense. Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers, before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Makes perfect sense. Let's talk about something else, actually.
Certainly.
Do you need any help?
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus.
Okay.
Not all followers are
sure.
people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Well, I would ask why you don't come with me, but
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
I mean, because I'm going after a man named Benny for revenge, and I'm gonna need. I would need somebody to keep me patched up, even if you can't come with me.
Pulling bullets out of a vengeance-crazed drifter is truly a noble step up from tending to the downtrodden of Freeside. But I think I'll pass.
Yeah, I don't have the speech nor the companion capacity to carry him along, unfortunately. All right, we will tackle that at a later time. I do want to try to get. Well, I was gonna get into this into the strip in this episode. That was kind of my main goal, but I don't really
We've
remember
got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
what all that
Only
entails
Mickey
aside
Mouse.
from a lot of money, I think. But honestly, it's been so long, I don't know if I'm just misremembering that. I also want to go through the Kings, but I don't really have a lot of caps right now. So I'm not going to worry too much about that just yet. But for the time being, yeah, the strip is down yonder. There's definitely, I think I need a lot of caps to get in. But again, maybe one of those things where I'm just misremembering. Freeside Thug, shotgun. Oh man, I'm never going to get tired of that. And you don't really have anything of value to take. So, I mean, I don't know why I would need to hire anybody, to be fair. Alright, that kind of looks like a door I can go in, but I think it's a facade. I don't think it's a real door I can actually go in. So no big deal there. Welcome to the Strip is definitely here. Who are you? You look important.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
Why, you know what? Thanks for the free advice. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Why, well, what's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
I see. Well, funny enough, I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Okay, how was your butcher job?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That is odd.
You're telling me, not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh, but no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. How was your job as a crier?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
Oh, why not?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That is a good thing. Yeah, not a good thing it happened, but it's a good assumption. Just one of those wrong place at the wrong time kind of things.
Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore.
Oh. So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
I respect it. How about your gun for hire job?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
funny you had to stop being a courier because you didn't want to get shot in the head, and by the time you went through everything else, you went, fuck it. Alright, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Yeah, I have to go. Alright, so somebody's eating human flesh, which seems interesting. And outside of that, do you have a name? Hold on. Oh, he's just a squatter. Oh, well, he was a squatter. Yeah, he didn't last too long. So somebody's eating human flesh, and that guy, wherever he went, oh god, he disappeared. Damn ghosts. I was just hanging out over the bed. That's not weird. Hey, what's going on? Secure, Sean.
Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Funny enough, I don't even have the money for that, so I'm just going to have to leave. Alright, 2,000 caparinos is a whole hell of a lot more than I have right now. Although, as much as I didn't want to pay the king, well, I feel like there's a few ways I could probably get in. One way is probably if I was able to get what's her name here, but I don't think there's actually any way I'm going to be able to do that on behalf of my companion situation bugged, which is a little unfortunate. There might be a way in the casino aside from the kings. I wanted to go through the kings originally because I'm pretty sure that that's how you get the pimp boy, but I also can't remember if that's actually right or not. I could try... You know what? Let's try the Atomic Wrangler. I don't think I really investigated as well as I maybe could have.
I've got my eye on you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm cute. I understand. All right. I'm not... Yeah, I never did investigate.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange?
No. Well, no. Well, do I have NCR? I have NCR money. I could exchange those for... Do I want to gamble? Sure.
How many chips would you like?
I don't remember how many NCR dollars I have, but I'll grab 8, I
Here's
guess.
the chips. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I'll go now. I don't remember how much NCR dollars I had, which is a little funny. All right, here's where I admit I don't actually know how to gamble at all. Sure, as somebody who does not know how to gamble, what am I gonna do? I can place this. Okay, so I see there's some odds. There's some payouts. Oh god, I literally know what none of this means. Unfortunately, I'm a software developer. I didn't really spend time doing this. What's a relatively safe kind of... Well, here. Wait, here. And well, I do have more caps. I have 8, I think, in total of what I can place down. Or I can increase and decrease my bet. Okay. Let's go with my lucky number 7 and 27. I gave up on the odds and just hit things because I liked the numbers. Alright, do something. Again, I have no idea how this works. I assume it has to land on my number. 33. I don't think I even picked 33. Nope. I lost them all. Oh well, I'm not too heartbroken. Do you sell guns? I almost just stole from that. Do you sell guns?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
Well, what services do you offer?
We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left.
Okay, what do you have on tap?
Caps up front. We don't do tabs here.
I don't blame you. The amount of sketchy people that go through. You have a bunch of whiskey, which, I mean, I would normally take, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Yeah. Okay, tell you what we're going to do. I didn't really... Oh, I think I crashed. Well, isn't that unfortunate? It's been a while since I had a nice, hearty crash. Well, I'll be right back. I will meet you all at the King's. And we'll go from there.
Lasers, plasma.
Alright, I always figured there was going to be a crash there eventually, so I'm not overly worried. But let's go pay a bit of a visit to the King. Now, Pacer, since I know how to read, I swear...
Back. If you want to see the king, you better pay up.
Yeah, you know what? Here is... I don't want to give him 500 as the... Hold on. You know what? Before we talk, I feel like I have a book. Do I have a book that helps me with a book helps me with talk? I don't recall which one it would be called. So survival lockpick, speech plus 10. I will take it.
Look who's back. If you want...
Yeah, I tell you what. I'm actually new in town, and I wanted to pay my respects.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
I figure I collect these books while I play. I may as well, you know, I may as well use them. All right, you look drunk as hell. You know what? I know what you're miming. I don't think YouTube wants me to talk about that. Hello, King.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
Well, I was actually hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Yeah, why not? What do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
I did, yeah.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
You know what? Sure.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Excellent. All right, I did notice him on the way in here. Let's go ahead and do GI Blues. Yeah, I noticed him on the way in. I thought it was a little weird. He told me there was nobody else to hire, told me that he was busy because he had just been hired.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
See what's going on with that. Also, does this area have like a weird bloom around it? Also, my man, you cannot catch that thing. I don't even want to help him. I'm just going to let him suffer. This is how he learns. All right, GI Blues. Oh my god, it's so bright. What is wrong with this area? Oh my lord. All right, I apologize. If anybody's watching this in a dark room, they're not going to be watching this for long. I was just wanted to mark the quest on my map because I don't remember the way to North Freeside. All right, do me a favor. Everybody, collectively close your eyes in like 3 seconds. And when I meant 3 seconds, I just meant immediately. Just long enough so... Okay, I do have the mark. I have the quest mark. What are you doing? You know what? I'm gonna let this guy lead me. What's going on, buddy? Where are you taking me? Are you gonna put me in this dumpster?
Check it out. Between the dumpsters there.
What is it?
The last person stupid enough to follow me down this alley. Get this fool, boys.
Oh, I really, really wish you didn't do that. 'Cause, that's unfortunate. Oh, hey, you all look the same. When you both had heads, you all look the same. Oh, you too. Alright, well. I'm doing the city a favor. I mean, I got rid of the ugly mugs, you know what I mean? Well, he didn't last long. Lead pipe didn't do shit. Knife didn't do shit. And your knife didn't do shit. Well, I cleaned up the streets by accident. Well, after that kerfuffle, I suppose it's time to go hire a bodyguard. Oh, I guess North Freeside is over in this general direction. Not a big deal. Fun fact, by the way. Because of that weird crash that I had, I still have those caps that I had lost. So, absolute worst case, I can still gamble. Maybe I'll look up the rules before I do it the next time. Maybe. No promises. Also, the sky in this game doesn't look bad. Like, it's a generic skybox, but I think it looks nice. Wait, do you have a name? No, you're local. Locals don't help me none. However, who is going to help me whenever I get to him is this damn bodyguard. Alright, what are we doing here, Oris?
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Well, how much money for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Sure.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Alright, makes perfect sense. I mean, you got some metal armor. You clearly know what you're doing. Alright, what's the first plan of action here?
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Oh, that's good.
Up
Man,
ahead
here's
on
a
the
tank.
next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
If
They
it
don't
can be
outnumber
bought,
you
it
5
can
to
be
1,
found
you'll
at
be
Nick and
fine.
Ralph's.
Alright, makes sense. Man, he runs, but he's at brisk
Down to the
pace.
right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
I've been to the Wrangler. I mean, the guy thinks I'm cute. But when I say that he was going to keep a brisk pace, I don't know why I didn't think he was going to be running at Mach 10.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Sure. I thought you said no
Alright.
detours. Don't you have a nice weapon? Aren't you super, protected or whatever? I mean, maybe. Look at that pistol. You got a pistol on your hip and you're afraid of a couple of guys with a lead pipe. Listen, I ran into a couple of those guys. They didn't actually do much. Holy crap, you're fast. Good thing I can sprint. Oh, hey, there's a lot more.
Such a good ambush, huh?
Oh, Jesus, you
Nothing to
murdered
worry
them.
about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Listen, you fired 3 shots and there's 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you faked the whole thing to drum up repeat business?
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
Okay. Return to the gang, report what you have learned about Oris. What if I just killed
Come on,
Oris?
let's get this over with.
Is that a solution?
Well, here we are. I trust you'll keep your mouth shut about the topic we were just discussing, or else.
Problem is, I don't like to be threatened. Real quick, I'm gonna hop out. Quick save. Oh, you have so much armor. Holy shit, I didn't plan for this. I did not think he was this armored. I don't know why. I just assumed he wasn't this armored. Hold on, I need my marksman rifle. And there we go. Problem solved. I forgot how good metal armor was. Alright, well, return to the gang's report that Oris is dead. Does that fail the quest? See, I don't know if that fails the quest. Also, 4 pounds is more than I have, but I kind of do want a hunting rifle. It's something different that I don't have. So why don't you take my 22, and what else do I not care about? I mean, a couple of these things. Is there apparel I don't care about? You can have my reading glasses. And 3 dogs glasses? Wait. I don't need this relaxed wear, but I'll take the glasses back. Alright, we're good. And I did level up to level 24. See, I have a weird problem. Whenever people threaten me, I have to put a bullet into their brain. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't know why I'm like this. And it's definitely a problem. The extra 4 points are going to go up to 50 speech, and then last one into barter, I guess. Oh, I have a skill. Additional 5 damage threshold against energy weapons while wearing metal armor. Light touch. Customize light armor. While wearing light armor, you gain 5 critical hit chance and your enemies suffer a negative 25%. I think I only wear light armor, so that might be relevant. Math Wrath. Optimize AP usage. Strength. Night person. I don't really play at night. Plasma. Well, there's a lot of options in here. Imperial mediation. Well, I'm definitely not impartial. I have, yeah. I can install 2 implants in each leg. Vigilant recycler. When you use energy weapons, you're more likely to recover drained ammunition. They'll also have more efficient recycling recipes. That could be useful. I do enjoy me some energy weapons. What else goes good? Laser commander's on here twice. Is that supposed to be I don't know if that's supposed to be the case. Karma is instantly set to very evil. Or if it's set to neutral. That is interesting. When you read books, damaged books you pick up become blank magazines, and you can use to copy your existing. That is a funny perk. Alright, just for fun, I'm going to grab and stay back. I do enjoy me my shotguns, so I may as well do that. Okay, now, I have a weird feeling that because I just murdered a man, the king may not be super stoked. But will he care? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm stuck in a chair. What's going on, King? Sorry about that.
What do you have for me?
Good news and bad news. I mean, he's dead. Well, he shouldn't be a problem any longer.
Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
Yeah, sure, I'll head over right away.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Alright, off to the old Mormon fort again I go, as I definitely am not that far away from it. This way. Alright, I totally ran to the wrong area. You are loaded with weapons.
There.
Who are you?
Howdy.
You talk like I do. I have some questions. Who are you is the first one.
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Yeah, I get that. I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
That, sounds like you're a bit of a dom there, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Not wrong. Alright, well, what are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
That's a hell of an outlook. Alright, I'm just going to ask you for advice. I was actually going to leave. What advice do you have?
Feed a man for free, and he'll be back asking for more. Feed a man a bullet, you won't hear from him again.
Hey, that's actually what I did to, to what's his name? I already forgot his name. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, who am I? I need to find a king. King, hello, arcade. I need to find a king that's holed up. This tent here, probably, considering the circumstances. You?
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
Well, a king looked at me, asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
Well, let's start by telling me about the attack.
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely.
Right.
As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
That's usually the case. Do you remember anything about the people that attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
Alright, we'll have to get going.
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about them. He saw more than I did.
Yeah, I might just do that. Are you Wayne? Hey,
That
Wayne.
true? Did the king really send you?
Sure did.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Well, I mean, every bit helps.
Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably
Oh.
said Lieutenant Wayne.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
He's right here. God damn monsters. Alright, back to the king we go. I have news.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
Well, the Lokemen were attacked by soldiers. One of them was identified by rank. Does that mean anything?
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Hey, I'll hug whoever I damn well want to hug. Alright, so we can go to a squatter camp or we can go talk to Julie Farkas. For the time being, I think I'm actually going to call this an episode here. I like to leave things with a little bit of a cliffhanger. I suppose we'll talk to Julie first. That's at least a name that we heard from Arcade. And based on that, we'll make our way over to the squatter camp, see if we can find anything out. So, you guys know the drill. If you guys watched this and you thought, God damn, I hate your content, be sure to leave a dislike. Let me know exactly what you guys didn't like. Meanwhile, if you did enjoy it, please feel free to leave a like. Let me know what you guys did enjoy. I can't improve unless you tell me how. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, like I said, I thank you guys so much for watching. It does, of course, mean the absolute world to me. I do hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. And, well, ciao.